So something I never imagined when I started this channel is people like wanting to send me stuff and wanting to support my channel in a financial sense. I know a few people have asked me to start a Patreon, which that's just something that I feel like maybe one day down the road a long ways, once I have a ton of followers and whatnot, and I don't know. I get why they asked me for one. I get why they want me to have one, should I say. Because I do put a lot of fucking time into this channel. A lot. It is pretty much a full-time job at this point. I probably put 4 or 5 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I am a very busy person outside of this channel as well. So, despite, I haven't heard the mom's basement thing in a long time. Thank God. I think they just think I'm in my mom's garage now. But anyway, so I have made a good amount of friends from this channel here now, which is the reason I started this channel to begin with. I wanted to make horror friends, period. I live in a town, I've said this before, I hate to be redundant, but for anyone who hasn't heard me say it, I live in a very small town, and there's nobody that likes horror here. And I think most horror fans can relate to this, because the majority of horror fans that I know from online say the same thing. Even when they live in bigger towns, they'll be like, dude, I don't know anybody, or I know one person, and that's it. And they don't really have any other interactions with horror fans. And so, you know, starting this channel has really opened me up to a much larger community of horror fans than ever before. I used to have a very private group, Sinister Cinema, that I started out of leaving a other group that I was in that was huge, and it was, you know, a lot of cool people in there, and that's how I met everyone in Sinister Cinema, basically. And I took them with me when I left because there were some dickheads in there that I couldn't stand, and I made that small group. And then Dylan Clancy from Killer Flicks came on here and recommended for me to check out Killer Flicks, and I did, and I'm so glad that I did. And now I'm an administrator over there, and I have a great rapport and a friendship with a good amount of people in that group, and I talk to them on a daily basis. And one of those people, who has been nothing but amazing to me in every way, is a guy named Stephen Arthur. He is the guy who did my Slasher Sunday music. He wrote that score in like a day, less. He did it so quick. And he was just so amazing about it. And I've said this before, but come on, how can I not gloat about this guy? How can I not praise this dude? He really has been just the coolest guy. I feel like if we knew each other in real life, we'd be best friends. Yeah, I'm blowing him right now, whatever. Anyway, so he sent me a package. And I have no idea what's in it. So if anthrax goes off in my face, I guess I won't upload this, so you won't be seeing it. So if I'm posting this, I guess I'm not dead. Or someone did post it. He came to my house and he posted it for me so you could all see me die online. Oh, that'd be a horror channel fucking exclusive, wouldn't it? All right, so let's open this up. $14 for shipping, just for this box. Just for the box, that's it. Not even what's in it. Jesus, man, you went way overboard. I'm gonna have to do something for you. So let's see what's in here, okay? Anthrax, here we come. All right, so first up, oh shit, really? Okay, I don't wanna see the rest. I just see this one. There's this one. Oh, what the fuck is in here? There's like a bunch of shit in here, man. What are you doing? This is craziness. Steven, Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so I actually don't have that. I have it on DVD, but wow, this is an upgrade I was gonna make. So I'm so glad you did this now, because holy shit. Demon Knight. Holy shit. I was gonna upgrade to this because I'm reviewing all the Tales from the Crypt right now, and I only have this on DVD, and I love this film so much. William Sadler and freaking Billy Zane are incredible in this. This is not just a great Tales from the Crypt film. This is one of the best horror films. Seriously, I love this movie that much. I think it is fantastic. Great action, great dialogue, great gore, great story, great everything. This movie's fucking pretty much flawless in my mind. Ugh, I adore this fucking movie. So anyway, damn, what a way to start this. And I don't even know what the hell else is in here, but I know a good amount of stuff. So, shit, what a great film. Fuck you. Thank you, man. That's just, fuck. Fuck you is what I said, because it's like, damn, now I feel like I had to do something for you, but I will. Next up is The Incredible Melting Man. Of course, he got Blu-ray. We both kind of go back and forth on our collections. His collection's honestly better than mine, because he has like all Blu-ray. He started collecting way later than me. We kind of like joke about that, where it's like I started collecting DVDs when they came out, literally when they came out. So it's hard to just go back. I already spent $15, $20 on all of these movies, and going back now and upgrading each one of them. I only do that for like the elite shit. If I already own it and a Blu-ray comes out, unless I love it, I ain't upgrading. But he bought it that way first, so he's lucky that way. The Incredible Melting Man is a movie I haven't seen in a couple years. I watched it fairly recently for the first time. It's just a gore, disgusting fucking movie. I actually really enjoyed the shit out of it. It's just a guy who like comes back. It kind of reminds me of like The Astronaut's Wife or whatever. The guy comes back from a space mission or whatever, and he's just infected and just starts falling apart. Almost like The Fly as well. Really fun. Body horror. If you guys are into body horror, this is cool. Low budget, you know, not super well made or anything, but a good time. So fuck yeah, another cool one. Not as good as Demon Knight, but awesome regardless. All right, next up, we've got, Jesus, how much shit is in here? Okay, we got two more things, as far as I can feel. Yeah, I think. All right, next up, we've got Penitentiary. Vinegar Syndrome. Oh, so this little slipcase here. Vinegar Syndrome just released a copy of, if you guys watch my Slasher Sundays, I did a movie called Bloodhook that was directed by Jim Mallon from Mystery Science Theater 3000. And it is about a killer fisherman who, when he hears certain patterns of music that make up the Diablos in Musica, he freaks out and starts having to kill people with his huge giant fishing lure, and then he hangs them from his docks to keep them cold. I love that movie, and it has always been the shittiest transfer ever. And then right after I made that review, because I remade the review, right? No, it does seem to work out that way, which is fine by me. I'll review all the shit I want then. They announced that they were releasing a limited edition, 1 of 1,000. Steven bought one as well, because I was like, dude, check this out. And Steven being Steven, he's always got to one-up me. But that's okay. No, it's okay. So Vinegar Syndrome released that. So they're an awesome company to me, because having a cool, great copy of Bloodhook now on my shelf is wonderful. This one's 1 of 1,500, so they made 500 more of these than they did. Bloodhook. I do not know a damn thing about this. Newly restored in 4K from its 35mm. It looks like a boxing in jail kind of movie, maybe like Undisputed with Ving Rhames, which I'm a huge fan of the sequels to Undisputed, Undisputed 2 through 4, with Scott Adkins, who plays Boytka in that movie, and that trilogy. It's basically a trilogy if you cut off the Ving Rhames one. Those movies are rad, dude. If you're not a Scott Adkins fan, you should be, because that guy's awesome, and I personally would love to see him play Batman, because I think he's like the perfect person to do that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know anything about this movie, but it looks like you know, an exploitation 70s film, as far as I can tell. I don't know, I could be wrong on that, but I'm definitely checking it out soon enough. I mean, I kind of have to now, but I'm grateful as fuck. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, okay, so I was wrong. We have like 3 more movies and a book in here. I haven't seen any of them yet, but Jesus Christ! Come on, man. Oh my God, this is insane. Okay, Decoy, you know, Decoys. This is actually something I was looking at recently, and I was thinking about picking it up because I love series. Anything with a sequel, I have a hard-on for some weird reason. I think it's the completist in me, you know, the OCD in me. I just love when things are numbered and sequeled. Like, I have to have them. So the fact that they made two of these here and they come in a set, I definitely know nothing about these. They can seduce anyone, pray it isn't you. And the second one is The Second Seduction. It's mating season. So gore and tits and fucking and sounds right up my alley. Steven knows me well. The Second Seduction. Oh man, I'd fall for all the seductions. Next up, we've got Evidence of Love. I think he just threw this one in here because he didn't want it anymore. This feels like one of those. No, I'm just kidding. This is a good one? Barbara Hershey, huh? And Brian Dennehy. Ooh, Brian Dennehy. Yeah, First Blood, baby. One of my favorite films ever. Full screen. Ugh, gross, Steven. What is this garbage? No, I'm just kidding. Evidence of Love. Okay, I think you've mentioned that to me before, but I'm not. I think you did. All right, anyway. And last but not least, okay, I Madman. This is another film that people have been talking about recently that I'd never heard of before. And I think it's a slasher, maybe. If it is, I'll do a Slasher Sunday on it. I think it might be. I'll have to look into it. But I've been seeing a little talk about this lately, and honestly, I had never heard of it until pretty recently. Yes, even I haven't heard of some horror movies, believe it or not. Cool. Hell yeah. I don't know. Oh, Clayton Rohner's in this? Okay, it immediately is amazing. Frickin' Clayton Rohner? Really? How cool. Just one of the guys, people. Just one of the guys. That's awesome. Okay, Clayton Rohner. That immediately makes it badass. Rick Morehouse from Just One of the Guys. One of my favorite 80s comedies. And last but not the Jedi Masters quiz book. Star Wars trivia. All right, this one is definitely thrown in for me. I think you just found it at a thrift store or something. All right, who is Han Solo in debt to? Jabba the Hutt. This is great. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'll have to play around with these because this is great. All right, I'll have to quiz myself and see how well I supposedly really do know Star Wars. All right, Steven, this was way cooler than I thought it was gonna be as far as like the video goes. I knew your package would be fucking rad, but I had fun making this video. This is fun. No one's ever sent me this much shit. Holy Christ, man. This is incredible. And he sent me another movie recently as well. If you guys didn't, I don't think, no, I didn't post a video of it on here. But he also sent, this isn't it. He sent me another movie too. He sent me Terrifier on Blu-ray. That awesome fucking Art the Clown movie, you know, that just recently came out that I adored and I gave it a glowing review. He sent me that as well. I don't think there's anything else in here, right? No. So this isn't it. This isn't it. Jesus Christ, man. I said in the last thing I was gonna have to blow him for it. Now I'm gonna have to like do anything he wants. All right, Jesus. Well, I gotta go get ready for that. Thank you, Steven. Jesus Christ, man. Amazing stuff. You guys know these movies? Like any of these movies I didn't? Evidence of Love, Decoys, Penitentiary, I Madman. I have so many movies to look forward to. Awesome. So I guess you guys will be seeing reviews of a few of these soon enough. All right, guys. Let me know if, if any of these are movies that you love and you'd like me to review soon. So thank you again, Steven. Honestly.